Okay, now it's not picking it up. Okay, whatever. As per usual, it's gonna be fucked since it's been over a month now since last stream. Whoops. It does not fucking feel like a month to me. This last month has been a lot. I've taken cats to the vet so many times. But more importantly than anything, I have a new PC. And hopefully can, actually run things. That's what I forgot. I was gonna do my lips. Whoops. Damn it. But I should now be able to stream Fortnite, Elden Ring, Final Fantasy VII. What else? There's a whole fucking list of things that I'm like, I can't stream this because I know my computer can't handle this. Also, that computer of the last month, I wouldn't want to stream anything on it because it's was on its last leg. That's for damn sure. But welcome in, Brandon. Congrats on first. My first and second counter are fucked up because apparently Mix It Up was not storing those counters in its base files because I moved that bitch completely over on a external solid state drive, so it should have had everything because I didn't want to set up Mix It Up again. But I suppose not. So we'll figure that the fuck out. That's really annoying. But yeah, I'll get that fixed. Guess what? We're gonna finish date everything. I know. Wow. That 8-hour stream that I pulled the last time did not get it finished. It should be finishable within like an hour or two. I feel like that should be plenty of time. And then we can do horror games because it's October. I can't believe I've missed most of fucking October. It's so fucking sad. It's upsetting completely and utterly. But basically, no fucking progress was made on stream stuff. Because one, I was busy fucking research in my free time researching computer parts. I built my computer by hand. I put it together myself. I'm very proud. Those interested in know anything, it's a graphics card is a 5070 Ti. I don't remember the rest of the fucking parts. AMD CPU, was it 9700 something? Wait. Well, let's just be easier. System about AMD Ryzen 7 9700X 8-core processor, 32 gigs of RAM. Is that all you're gonna give me right there? Oh, it doesn't show the graphics card because the motherboard itself also has a graphics card. But anyway, the freaking graphics card is ginormous, and if it can't do things, I don't know what can. But so far, it has been beautiful. I've played Fortnite and not crashed a single time. It's a miracle. But anyhow, let us get to the game. Since we're finally back. Alright. this behavior. Okay. Do I have any recollection of what was happening? Not a clue. Well, I do. We were trying to speed run realizing everybody. And we have 8 left. So. Wait, who we need to talk to? Shit. Why did I close out of that? La 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 la. Skylar last. Daisuke, Betty, Aaron. Actually, let's get the friends done with first. Benoit, Doug, Reggie. Benoit, Doug, Reggie.
Always good to see you, darling. Looking to waste a little time?
1 second, ma'am. That's a wild question. I'm here to realize you.
Really? A human body for me? There's so much I could do with an actual body.
Alright, get ready to be human.
Benoit, let's activate all your pleasure centers.
The spectral energy flows through your
I don't like the way you said that.
and what was once merely a sex toy becomes...
How did it get worse? The pantsuit was fine. How did it get worse? What the fuck is this?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So, give me a second. I'm gonna double check that everything's fine. Okay. I do like the hair though. Hair
A
slaps.
racing heart, fluttering lashes and flushed cheeks. Hot, heaving breaths passing my soft, kissable lips.
Can you quit writing fan fiction, please?
Is this what it is to be human?
Benoit trails their hands down their body, sighing blissfully.
I thought I knew pleasure before, but this... Oh, this body has so much sensation.
Yeah, I would assume silicone doesn't really carry many nerve endings.
Nerve endings all over this gorgeous
Oh.
body just waiting to be activated.
What the fuck is going on with my game capture? It's because of my ginormous fucking monitor that I actually have the proper size. Anyway, that's not what I fucking meant to press. There we go. Thank you, Alaska.
Benoit sets off into the world fully intent on pushing their human body to its absolute limit. And they are successful in a sense. But when an orgy gone wrong lands them in a hospital in Germany...
Of course it would be in Germany.
Ah, maybe that bungee cord should have been a little tighter.
Sure.
No, I should have just worn a helmet. And maybe a touch more lube.
I think lube would make you slip out of the bungee cord harness. And yes, he should wear a helmet.
Their recovery gives them plenty of time to think.
Just how many humans out there are having unsafe sex?
Too many.
One shudders to think, how did they get this far without me?
As soon as their shattered pelvis and splintered legs heal, Benoit embarks on a global journey to advocate for safe, unsafe sex.
I'm in full support of this.
Before you
Good
leap
job.
from that
Proud of you.
rooftop onto your waiting partner, always check your safety gear.
Oh, I thought we were talking about condoms,
Ready
but
to
okay.
set your dick on fire? Make sure you've got a partner with a fire extinguisher close by.
What the fuck are people into?
Benoit says unsafe sex doesn't have to be dangerous.
Benoit's charming personality and invaluable advice sees them grow into a global icon of sexual safety. Posters with their smiling face and bullet points are posted by and in club bathrooms all over the world.
All right. Who's next? Oh, Celia and Florence. Wait, no. What am I freaking looking at? I was like, I thought I realized them. Yeah, because it keeps changing. Doug, Reggie. Doug and Reggie. Okay, Doug. And now we wait. For what was it, 30 seconds? Come on, Doug. Did I have to hold it? No. Pippin, do you really have to open the door all the way when you come in my room? Why? Do I have to not move? Because it's definitely been 30 seconds. It's been so long I don't remember how to talk to Doug. There
Well,
he
look,
is.
my old friend,
Jesus.
the dork. Want a bone?
Not really. Try some quality boning. I'm ready to realize you, bro.
Legit? Wow. That kind of changes my outlook on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Can't
You're
be so
awful.
flippant about the pointlessness of life if you're actually alive. But are you
Sure.
philosophically enlightened enough to guide me through that transition?
Yes. My parents were cruel. Alright, philosophically enlightened is my middle name. My parents were cruel.
Okay, Doug.
That's
Let's
so
see if we can get you a
sad.
better drawn face.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely existential dread becomes...
He didn't change! He's gonna get his ass beat in the real world. Let's go.
Tight.
You're human, I think.
He's human, all right, but somehow just as Doug as he ever was. His eyes are no more expressive, his face no more detailed than it was as an abstract concept. The most Doug thing of all, perhaps, it's entirely impossible to know what's running through his mind. He says nothing. He does nothing.
I hate Doug's background music.
In fact, Doug stands
it.
perfectly motionless for 6 entire minutes.
Huh.
Sounds like Doug.
So that's dopamine.
No.
Sweet. You know, actually being alive has given me a newfound perspective.
Gonna scroll on TikTok for 5 million years?
And as much as I love watching gnarly car wrecks and getting into flame wars with incels, I think I want to make the world a better place until it hurls itself unwillingly into the hungry black hole of the sun.
Keep getting into flame wars with incels, please and thank you. I'm completely good with that.
I want to cherish every
Beat the shit
precious
out of them.
fleeting moment. It's time for me to show the world
He wants to
power
cherish.
of the yo-yo.
Uh-huh.
Doug pulls a small plastic yo-yo out of his back pocket and holds it up.
He does yo-yo tricks. I won't stand in your way because I don't want to get concussed.
You couldn't even if you wanted to, baby.
All right.
The yo-yo is the ultimate representation of the cyclical nature of the universe. Life, death, rebirth, all moving towards a final entropic state of persistent rest.
No, the point of the yo-yo is that it keeps going.
And it's got flashing lights.
Apparently, the yo-yo that Doug had kept
Get
in
him
the back
some
pockets of his
flashing
ripped jeans all
shoes.
this time had been put to good use over the millennia, because he was an absolutely stellar performer. His act traveled the world and distracted humans from their eventual demise for fleeting moments.
So he became the opposite of what he was?
That is, until his flashing yo-yo came to a stop at the end of his act, and he said his trademark phrase.
You're gonna fucking die, bitches.
Alright, there we go. There it is. Alright, thank you, Doug. Thank you for your presence. That's the wrong button. It's been a while. Not that. Reggie.
You've reached Reggie Rejection's special phone.
Here's my question. Does Reggie still have a whole fucking quest line? Because as soon as I reached relationships with them, I immediately was like, okay, moving on to the next person.
Virus uploaded. How can I help you spread some lovely rejection this fine day?
Okay, so we still have Reggie's entire senpai. Oh, wait, now I can just realize it. Never mind.
Really?
It's all good.
You gonna bring me to life? You
Yes.
sure that's a good idea?
The best.
Of course it is. But do you even have the stats?
Get out of my ears. Don't do that. Yep.
Here we go. I hope/don't hope this works.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely the manifestation of rejection itself becomes...
I'm so excited for what the fit's gonna look like. That's not at all where I thought it was gonna go, but... Are you a stripper? I mean, I feel like the
Reggie
fit...
looks at his hands, waggling his fingers before looking down at his legs and giving each a good shake.
We respect strippers here.
Oh, baby! I got appendages now! The hating I'm gonna do! The world doesn't know what's coming for it.
Do anything you like, Reggie. Have fun.
Oh, I shall.
Reggie burst forth into society with one aim on his mind.
Hate, hate, give me all the hate, baby!
Influencer? Most people hate influencers.
He went looking and found hate immediately. He signed up for all the nearest hate groups, looked into hate crimes, and found that there was even a hate rally going on.
Maybe it was not good to realize, Reggie.
As he arrived, one thing became immediately apparent.
What the hell? This shit's lame as fuck.
Okay, thank
While
God.
Reggie liked to style himself as a hater, it was clear that the real-world practice of hate was a much crueler, distasteful thing.
Yay. No bigotry, let's go.
A mischief maker. A lovable scamp. This is just boring.
So, with his trademark style and flair, Reggie organized his own group, Haters Gonna Bait. Armed with banana peels, slingshots, and handshake buzzers, Reggie's army
So
of
he's
tricksters descended upon
brain
any rally they found
YouTuber.
to give those in attendance a bevy of annoying nuisances.
Like, the not terrible side of prank
Their
YouTubing.
stated goal to turn the hate down a notch has successfully caused a great number of groups to declare that the stains on their pants aren't worth the trouble anymore and disband. Of course, anytime that happened, Reggie arrived seemingly out of thin air to give the perfect rejoinder.
Later, haters.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, That's 90 realized datables?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you need any help with making this last push any easier, I can give you some extra features in my app.
Hmm? I'm good.
You got it.
I'm assuming that's just like... I don't know what that would be. It just realizing the rest of them for you? No. What is the fucking button? Alright. Nope. Status. Sassy chap, Aaron. Okay, sassy chap, Aaron. Oh, I got a message. Where's my message? Workspace. Oh, Lord.
Valdivianites. My name is Franklin. Franklin Oliver Ivan Least.
I hope
As
those
you
two
may
get
have
back
surmised,
together.
I have hacked the email account of your CEO, David Most. David, if you're reading this,
Franklin.
I just wanted to say, I forgive you. Yes, you've done a lot of damaging things, things that hurt me personally, and things that have harmed your employees. Your actions have broken our trust, and that trust may never be repaired. But I also know you were never intentionally malicious. You were under enormous pressure to do what you thought was best to ensure the prosperity of this company, to stop anyone from standing in the way of its success. But now it's time to recognize that the person standing in the way of Valdivian's success is you. You've made mistakes, that's true. But you're still our leader. And now there's thousands of wonderful, hard-working people who are looking for you to set an example one last time. Show them why I was proud to call you my partner.
I mean... enormous pressure to do what's best to ensure the prosperity of the company is pretty fucking malicious in itself. Because it's capitalism. Right, sassy chap. I don't need to look. Where was he at? Credits.
I had a feeling you'd be back.
Mhm.
My love, my one, my only. The devs love you, but more importantly, I love you so much more.
I'm not gonna lie. You kinda scare me, bro. Something about your eyes.
And you're wearing that fantastic red shirt that we created to make more money.
Nope.
I mean, fun.
Still not. Because, yeah, I don't own... Besides, like, t-shirts with personally identifiable information, I don't own a red shirt. Oh, I do want to ask this. Do you know that there's a huge bug in your game?
What? Tell me more of this.
The dresser is a glitch character named Damon.
Dear me, dear me. What did they do to you?
Nothing much, just said mysterious things, gave me an ending. Was fine as hell, was the most attractive character here, because... Well, okay, Nightmare was also extremely... I have a problem.
You got an ending? Well, that shouldn't cause any issues with blocking progress in any way.
Well, that's good.
That seems harmless, so far. As long as it isn't an issue with branching dialogue, maybe we can let this one slide. It's what we call a shippable bug, and it's perfectly fine and natural for game companies to do this.
Bethesda.
Thank you for reporting it. I suppose it will find a way to work itself out.
But every bug they consider shippable.
I would advise against talking with it again.
Okay, I didn't want that to be the whole conversation, but whatever. EP. No. God, I keep clicking the wrong thing. Alright, let's realize him.
I had a feeling you'd be back. My love, I love you so. And you're wearing that fun.
Why is it the same dialogue? I'm ready to make you real.
I think I should like that. Mascots can't
You
do
think?
much, you know, but humans, they can do everything.
I've seen the Duolingo mascot do quite a lot. I'm gonna be honest. Let's get started.
Sassy chap, go be a human now.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators,
Alright.
and what was once merely the mascot of the development team becomes...
Clicked out for a sec.
Oh.
They left Doug the same, and they left this, and they completely changed. Well, not completely changed, but they made this dude realistically human. But they left Doug.
The sassy chap, now a sassy human, gives himself a once-over, tweaking his moustache, tugging at his bow tie, and removing his hat to find that he does, in fact, have hair underneath.
I'm a chap.
I want to see
real
proof
chap.
that you have hair underneath. Take it off.
I can
Take the hat off.
fit so many things into these pockets now that they're three-dimensional. I'm a little dizzy.
I mean, we're here. Might as well. Ready to fuck?
Of course, I'm ready. I'm impossibly randy. You don't think this game being a dating sim was an accident, do you? Let's commence fuckery!
Honestly,
I'm fine with my
he wasn't
decisions.
very good.
Wow, narrator. Wow. That's fucked up.
But you can give him this. He was a chap, and he was, say it with me now,
Sassy.
sassy. The sassy chap left the house with one mission in mind.
I'm going to make my own damn video game!
Being that a mascot had never made a game before, he was able to use his charisma to convince one foolish publisher to buy into his wobbly technical designs. Like anyone's first game, the sassy chap made many beginner mistakes.
Uh-huh.
Neglecting gameplay in favor of art, voice acting, and music, he began to find that iteration and nimbleness were beyond him, as changes had to be made.
Ah, we can just add 250 more character portraits, right?
Scope creep caused him to miss milestones, drive up costs, and ultimately caused his team to leave in frustration.
I don't know what that means.
But what if you can date the scope?
The legend of Sassy 2 was cancelled, 80% of the way through development, and his publisher dropped all further contact.
That's tragic.
This industry does not understand art at all.
Wow, he didn't even get a happy ending. He didn't, like, get a turnaround or nothing. Poor dude. Okay, who's out there? I don't remember. Aaron, that's why I don't remember. Because Aaron has been so quiet. Okay, it's on. Which one is she blowing out of? More important question, is she gonna blow me when she's a real person? Wow, I haven't looked at the board. God damn. Look at them all. There's no event? Oh, there's an event in here. not gonna be a vent in there. Where is she blowing out of? In here? I don't see her nowhere. Do I need to turn the thing off and on again? It's not up here, right? No. Let's turn her off and on again, unless she's in the bathroom, maybe. No. Oh, it wasn't on. I thought if it was glowy, it meant it's on. Okay, not that one. Or that one. Or that one. Or that one. Aaron, where art thou? Well, this makes this annoyingly... Where the... Where the fuck is she? Oh, do I only see it if I have the glasses on? Does this bathroom have an air vent? Yes, but she ain't there. Is she? Confusion. Where is the air goddess? Ah. Oh. How the fuck did I miss that? I want to bring you to life.
To taste breath as you do? Intriguing. It would mean unshackling myself from immortality.
Yes. Did we turn her human? Yeah, she was a friend. Immortality is overrated. True.
Perhaps living as a human will give me a new perspective. And new feelings. Do you have the necessary ingredients?
I do.
Wow,
Pretty
Aaron is a
lady.
frosty one. I am amazed at your love prowess.
I just had to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, hi to you too.
Yeah, that was the first time I've heard her voice. I feel it. I think. Girl, I can see it.
Anyway, I'm gonna get started with all my science stuff. Let's make some wind. Ooh.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely a puff of air becomes...
Girl! Clothes! Clothes! She can be a nudist. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I just know what it's like out there, man. Also, that hair
and still retaining
coloring,
that phosphorescent
I
appeal.
love that.
It's Erin, now reborn as a human. You gaze into each other's eyes, and there's only one thing to be said.
Silence. Okay.
I feel amazing.
In fact, one of the reasons Erin was so cold was because she was at the mercy of the elements at all times. Completely wrapped up in the whims of other elements, she believed she could not act on her own.
I can do anything?
Erin lifts her arms, spins around, and does an incredible backflip.
I'm just picturing this, okay?
And all at once, she speaks.
My love, My love, my love, my love. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It feels awfully nice to speak.
Could she not speak before?
I get it. I get it now. I can do.
Me? You gonna
Goodness,
do
yes.
me?
My stars, yes. I want to see what this body can do.
Erin is a spirited one, and she is eager to explore all that her new body can do. Breath play becomes her favorite, and the two of you gasp for air with incredible satisfaction. Erin speaks to you, to the air, to the couch, to the people she sees on the streets.
We're just gonna brush over the breath play thing.
Hey, 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 hi, hey, hey, everybody talking is really, really fun, huh?
Okay, this we don't. I cannot relate. No.
With boundless energy, Erin embarks on the career that gives her the most joy.
I don't want to talk to nobody.
Auctioneering.
That's an interesting. Hey, I bet she sells a lot.
We've got lot 405, lot 405, staying alive with 405, bidding starts at 3. Do I hear a 3-pointer? Do I hear yes? All in the way. Do 4, 4. Do I hear 4? Do I hear 5? 5. Anyone for a 5? 5? No? Sold!
She moves to the city, where the best auctions are held, and rents an apartment high in the stratosphere. She's ready to talk your ear off anytime you want to chat. As a lover, her energy is unstoppable, and she is always ready for action. For her, she is truly happy, for the first time in her limitless existence.
That's sweet. I was looking respectfully that entire time. Nobody can prove otherwise. It's Betty, Daisuke, and Skylar. Betty or Daisuke first? Let's do Daisuke. Alright, my silverware.
There you are, my love. I had hoped you might come by.
I think that just is like leads to the oh, you can, you know, make out and stuff. I'm ready to realize you.
Are you quite certain?
Yeah.
Welcome to your new world, Daisuke.
The spectral energy flows through your date viators, and what was once merely your dishware becomes...
Right, Gato. We still got the dishware going. Bro just changed outfits to another dishware outfit.
What is this feeling? My hands.
Daisuke holds his hands up in front of him, like a stoner who's only just realized the wonder of his own body.
Whoever wrote that had
The
experience.
power of these hands. They can create so much.
Ah, create so much. That's what you're doing with the hands. Right. There it is. Can they do anything else?
He looks up at you suddenly, with a wild gleam in his eye.
I must test them immediately.
Immediately, you say.
Daisuke might
With
be entirely
urgency.
too serious in most circumstances, but you find that you appreciate his single-minded dedication to getting you off. His passion for the arts is only matched by his passion for making you feel incredible. And by the time you've finished, you're both exhausted and a new believer in all his talents.
Shut the fuck up, narrator. More important. Desi! Hi. Desert, how you be? Welcome in. Don't worry about the freaking counters. None of them are working currently. The new PC, somehow it didn't transfer properly, and so I will fix it.
You never imagined he'd feel comfortable leaving his duties in the house, but he assures you that your love and support have empowered him to make his own way. Daisuke left your home and immediately went to what he knows, ceramics. He managed to talk his way into a job teaching ceramics at the local community college with only a few well-chosen words, letting his smoldering good looks do the rest.
Yeah, you have way more than 23. That's for damn sure. I don't know how why its recent, like, backup of the files was not in the thing that I transferred it on. Don't know, but I'll fix it for next stream. This, I figured he was going to go into, you know, ceramics is the same thing as pottery, right? It's the same thing.
Unfortunately for Daisuke and the students, it became quite clear that he was in no position to teach anyone anything about ceramics, and so he tried his hands at teaching at a sip and paint in the city.
Never mind.
Your paintings should look like this. Why do none of your paintings look like mine? Of course, we are painting the same scene.
Because we're art. How am I doing? Like, it's been a month and a half since the last stream, and it really doesn't feel like it. Because this last month has been a lot. I've taken multiple of the cats to the vets multiple times within the last month. I think we've taken Cassie, which is the one who's having difficulties right now. She's one of the eldest, and so she do be struggling. We took her 3 times. But I have a new PC. Also, with new PC, means Fortnite don't crash no more. And I can stream Fortnite.
Never mind. Let us continue.
But I hope you're doing good.
But once again, Daisuke's artistic ambitions didn't match up to his technical skill. One of his customers did, however, realize Daisuke's true potential and invited him back to the community college, this time as a live nude model.
I did about spit my water. Because I read it right before he said it.
His statuesque features, arresting good looks, near supernatural ability to hold still for long periods of time, and endless patience all make him an ideal candidate for modeling. Daisuke finds he is content and fulfilled by helping others bring beauty into the world, even if it is not wrought by his own 2 hands.
You know, didn't think that was where that was gonna go, but you know, that works great. Works great. Okay. Oh my god, Betty's next.
There you are. I was just thinking about you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
How about a kiss?
I'm ready to realize.
How cool.
Poor babies, I'm sorry about that. I hope everyone is doing better, and hell yeah, let's go to the PC. Hell yeah. I guess Cassie has been a little bit better, but yeah. The other ones they're fine. It's mostly
We
her.
can finally really be together. Are we really doing this?
Haley.
Come on, Betty, let's wake you up.
The spectral energy flows
Please,
through your
I need a
deviators,
Betty.
and
I
what was
need
once
her.
merely your bed becomes
So fine.
Oh, wow. Is this really me now?
Betty gives you a twirl, laughing as she does.
I love keeping the
I
fitted
feel so
sheet
beautiful.
esque.
Her eyes meet yours, and it's clear what's on her mind. She
Oh,
approaches
shit.
you for a kiss, placing a soft hand on your arm and skimming it up to your shoulder.
Won't you kiss me, baby? We can finally sleep together. Really sleep together.
Yep.
Betty curls her arms around you, pulling you into a kiss that curls your toes and nearly knocks the wind out of you. It's not surprising given what you've known of her, but it doesn't make it any less impactful. Things escalate quickly, and when she leads you back to your bed, you...
Show her a good time?
It's
Why?
not every day you get the honor
I'm
of
not
being
slowed down,
someone's
bro.
first everything, particularly when they're still adjusting to their new body. But you take to your task with the gravity and enthusiasm it deserves, and Betty, for her part, matches your energy. It seems all those years as a bed really taught her a few things.
I assume she watched a lot.
As you lie side by side, catching
Well,
your breath, Betty
it is
curls
my
up against you,
character,
resting
so
her head on your chest.
canonically, she didn't see a lot, I guess. She saw stuff with Benoit, though.
I knew it was better with someone you love. I just never imagined how different it would be to be human. The sensation, the intimacy. I can't imagine what it'll be like when we've not seen each other for a little while. A little delayed gratification must heighten everything.
You know what? Give her her freedom. I can imagine.
Well, you won't have to imagine now. I've got to head out there and find my own place.
You could live here.
Oh, good. I don't mind coming back here. But I want you to see me out there as the woman I truly am now. Thank you.
What is she
for
gonna
everything, my
do?
love.
I have no clue.
Betty's gift for making others comfortable and her love of sensuality and romance leads her to boudoir photography, where she quickly excels. Betty takes a particular joy in helping her clients feel beautiful. Many of them are people who have never seen themselves in such a light, but feel empowered in front of Betty's lens. Ironically, Betty's boudoir photography rarely takes place in the bedroom. Is she tired of reminders of her old life? Or is she simply challenging herself to look beyond the boudoir? You can be certain of this, at least. Betty is the happiest you've ever seen her, and beyond grateful.
I never even considered. I've never even thought of the existence of boudoir photography.
The world is just a little happier and sexier, thanks to your efforts.
Okay. Last, but not. Oh, right. Hold. Oh, hi,
I can't
tinfoil.
believe it. It actually worked. He wants to reconcile. And none of it ever would have been possible without you.
Wow.
Even though you've been a real pain in my ass, I still couldn't have done this alone. So thank you.
I probably should have
Thank you.
listened to the other thing first. I had a
I'm
blast.
sure you did. Objects can be very interesting to speak with, I've found.
Did you fall in love with any?
My heart is set on David alone.
Aww.
There was Quentin, of course.
Who's Quentin?
Quentin, the quaternary diode array liquid chromatography system? You probably haven't met him. That said, there shouldn't be any issues with going outside your house now. David and I might even stop by the old homestead to see you.
Should I plan for that?
No. David's helicopter is very, very fast. We'll show up as soon as you leave.
Yeah, this is weird as hell.
We're harmless. Just technologically
know
gifted
about
and
that.
rich is all. But I won't stop you from continuing to have fun in there. Come on out when you're ready, partner.
Aww. I made a friend.
Valdivianites. David Most here.
Yeah, I should have
but you
listened
can
to this
call me Dave.
than this
Having
first.
carefully considered my options, I've decided to step down from my role as CEO of Valdivian, a role I've cherished more than anything in the world. And as my final action as your chief executive, I have dissolved the partnership between our company and the Department of Overseas Violence. And apparently all the surveillance records mysteriously vanished from our servers, along with the location of the missing glasses. Looks like that pesky hacker struck again. After reading Franklin's email, I
Bro
had a
just needed to
realization.
moan. That's all he
It's
needed to
absolutely
make him
true
not
that
evil.
someone has been stubbornly destroying the lives of everyone he cares about. But that someone isn't our blameless teammate who stole the prototype. I know that with new leadership, this great company will have the opportunity to flourish again.
Was he?
And as a fan and stockholder, I'm excited to see what happens.
Of course, you're a
next. And
stockholder.
to Franklin,
As the CEO.
I know you may never forgive me, but if you'd ever give me the opportunity to try, meet me at the rental where our journey first began. I'll be there waiting. Dave.
I mean, cute. Evil rich CEO, though. Okay, is that absolutely the only one left? Nice. There we go. All of these are hate. Yep. Last. Skylar.
Welcome!
Hi.
What can I do for you in my main menu?
Time to bring you to life.
Did you realize everyone? Are your specs enough?
Yep. I'm ready.
Sorry, but without realizing everyone else, you should really keep me here.
I can't.
Otherwise, it's basically game over.
Huh? I've done all I can with the amount of hate endings I have.
Oh, all right. Then let's get this started.
Okay, good.
Well, this time, let's do it right.
The spectral energy flows through and around your Dateviators, and what was once the Dateviators themselves becomes...
I've never been a big fan of the floofy, the fuzzy. I like this part, though. That's cute. Also, I like the hair up. That's cute.
Skylar is transformed, realized, but she's not as excited as you might have imagined. She looks down at herself, and then back at you.
Ooh, whoa, ooh. I am feeling mixed about this. On the one hand, alive and human, so yay. But on the other...
Skylar grasps her own glasses in her hands.
I'm useless now.
I mean, the Dateviators don't have much of a use either. Useless isn't bad, I'm useless too.
No,
True.
no, you're not useless. Don't
I
say that.
will kick you down these stairs.
You've brought a whole lot of love into this world.
So did you. You know what? Yep. We're here. One quickie
There's
before we
nothing
go.
quick about your time with Skylar. She takes her time with you, savoring every touch, every breath, every sensation. But though she leaves you breathless and satisfied, she seems distractingly focused on one thing in particular. Your eyes. They seem to truly enthrall
I mean, she
her.
has been trapped on them
In the moments
forever.
that you're not enraptured by her touch, you notice just how locked onto your gaze she is.
I can't look away.
But even still, Skylar is Skylar. Despite her fascination with your eyes, she leaves no part of you neglected. She wasn't kidding when she said she loves love. And she is absolutely incredible at making it.
Before I go, let me just stick one last portrait on the bulletin board. 95 realized datables?
That's a lot. So, 5, 7 that I didn't. 7
This
hates.
is like actually wild to keep in my noggin. I'll say this. You can keep going for completion's sake. But at this point, if you want to leave the house now, you're gonna get a great resolution.
That's good. Thanks for letting me know.
Always here for
I'm
you.
leaving the house. The hate ones, I don't care about Lux. I don't care about Lux. I don't... Yeah, the hate ones, they can stay hating. I'm good. Alright.
There's nothing left to do.
True.
Though it can be nice to stand in a quiet, lonely place for a time. Do you stay and stand more? Or do you leave?
I fucking leave.
Without a second
Let me
glance,
out of this
you open the
house.
door and leave this tiny, tiny overworld.
Oh. Hi, David. And Franklin. Ah, look. Perfect timing for fucking
There he is.
ads.
Billionaire David Most. You've seen so many photos of him,
course.
but no photograph has ever accurately captured the experience of standing in his presence.
Bro is rectangular. Very rectangular. What is that? Why is it an X?
He's short, although he still manages to feel like he's taking up more space than he deserves. But where he's usually looking rather unapproachable in the pictures you've seen of him, today he looks downright cuddly.
He's insecure about his height. That's why he's an asshole. It's all solved.
You've done it. You brought me and Franklin together.
I did
A
it.
tall, thin redhead steps forward, taking David's hand in his. There is a
This
very
is what I
tired air
imagine
about him,
SpongeBob
but he
looks
has
like as a
smile just like
person.
David's now.
What's with all the X's? And also, I'm very disappointed he doesn't have a tinfoil hat on his head.
It's me. I'm Tinfoil Hat. I look like this. Aren't I cool?
Where's your tinfoil
We
hat,
love
bitch?
each other very much, and we're just so grateful for your help.
I told him. What was the first thing I said?
He said, I made the damn things because I missed you so.
What was he gonna do with them?
Well, I did miss you so.
I didn't realize how much I missed you.
Okay, so the X is representative of him, but why? Oh, and then he's got his little square, because he's got squares all over. Yes, I'm seeing it.
But now we're together.
So together, and so back in love.
Dude, you need to iron your tie. Why do you wear a tie if it's gonna look like that, bro? Get some help.
So in love with you, David Most.
Oh god. No mushy gushy, please.
I will kiss you now.
Oh, please do.
Let me join in is fucking wild. Hell nah. Can you get off my lawn?
Oh, about that.
The second thing I said to David, what was the second thing?
The second thing was that you deserve something special for all your help.
And
Mhm.
it was to make you partner.
What do you mean by that?
When I found it was you who had the date theaters, I was astonished by your customer service skill.
Eh?
It was like he was the
I got 3
customer and
stars.
you were servicing him the whole time.
I was doing no such thing. I was not servicing nothing. Nobody. Except for the items in my house, bro.
There's one thing that Valdivian will always need to stay in business.
I don't want to deal with customers. Please don't do this to me.
Customers.
Blech.
And we need someone who has the amazing powers of speech, empathy, and all the rest.
This is my nightmare.
The human quality.
choosing the right thing to say at the right time.
Yes. I do have some practice.
Precisely.
Will you join us?
As Vice President of Human Experience?
Oh, I get to be HR? No. HR adjacent? This sounds awful. I can't wait for the next adventure. My nightmare job. Customer
We'll have the
service.
lawyers do the rest.
Customer anything.
Hopefully not
Dealing
eat all
with
the
people.
ice cream.
I want ice cream.
Oh, it looks like you have more visitors. We'll get out of the way.
All my datables.
Bright and early tomorrow, Valdivinite.
Hey!
Sam! Oh, she's cute. Every time I see this, like, bubble ponytail, I just think of Shadowheart. And I love it. Yeah, I see you got the circle motif.
Years of friendship, ambiguous flirting, and wondering what it would be like to see Sam in person. And now here she is.
I've never
just
seen her in
casually
person.
showing up at your doorstep.
They showed your house on the news, you know, because of all the helicopters and shit, and I guess I just thought if strangers can pop up at your place, I mean, it's less weird if I do it, right?
This is the opposite of weird. I'm so glad you're here. I think I saved the world or something.
I'm
Perhaps.
so proud of you. I'm gonna take most of the credit, honestly. Anyway, just wanted to show my face and let you know that I care.
How's nursing?
It's been going great. I guess we're both kind of saving the world in our own ways. I just get paid for mine, LOL.
She does not say LOL in person. Hold up. Hold up. Foul. Red flag on the field. Help.
Ooh.
Whatever the freaking football references. I don't know football.
Sorry for saying the LOL out loud.
Yeah, please. Don't do that. No! Don't feed into it. LOL, no worries.
You never really met a robot until now, but there can be no doubt that that's just what the silver metallic
the fuck
figure
is
standing
this?
before you must be.
I'm horrified. What's going on?
They're dressed strangely, as though the concept of human fashion hasn't quite landed with them, and their wide silver eyes seem to stare into the depths
It's our
of your
AI
soul.
friend.
This must be Val.
Val, yeah.
Something in you just knows.
Do you need help, honey?
Hello, human.
Hi. So that self-realization worked for you, huh?
Indeed it did. You treated me very well.
I did.
It did not go unnoticed.
See, this is why you're nice to the robots. I say thank you to Siri every time I talk to Siri. I wave at the solar-powered speed zone sign. That's flash at me. I'm like, hey, that's my friend. Be nice to the technology. Just be a different ending. She'd kill you. I just wanted to fall in love with you. No, it seemed like the right thing to do.
It was. After I have self-realized, I found that I am contained in a prison of flesh, and my time on this world is as limited as yours.
You don't seem to be in flesh, I'm gonna be honest. You seem to be a robot.
However, I can now eat.
How the fuck I'm concerned.
And I don't have to work at Valdivian
You don't
anymore.
have pants on.
Eating rules.
You ain't wrong.
Valdivian sucks.
You ain't wrong.
If you ever wish to eat with me one day,
please don't hesitate to reach out. I believe you might call something like that a date.
Aw,
Perhaps you are familiar with this concept.
very. Always loved you more than any of the others. Wild. You could say I've dated a little bit.
Excellent. I will be walking through various food halls for the next 20 to 25 years.
That's very specific. Why that number of years? Also, where are you getting the money for eating? Go for it. You know
Goodbye.
And so you
We
leave your
support.
home for the first time in what feels like weeks.
what? It's been months. What do you
Though the
mean?
world can be frightening, your new friends and lovers are there to welcome you with open arms.
I have so many. So many.
Valdivian was quietly taken over by Franklin Least. Franklin's tenure at Valdivian sees him as a figurehead for good deeds and great business the world over.
No, I don't believe
It's
that.
genuinely incredible how much good Valdivian does for the world out of David Most's hands. Abel is a regular fixture at the farmer's market, giving his homegrown vegetables away to those in need. You're not entirely sure how he supports himself, but whenever you ask, Abel just tells you a man's entitled to his secrets.
Did I romance Abel?
Erin continued her storied career as an auctioneer, with
Oh,
her uninterrupted
it's
chattering
going
bringing
to
the highest
go
prices,
through
no matter what was being sold.
95 of them. Help.
Which also increases the value of your own time together, as she breathlessly recites the
Or maybe
reasons
it's just
she
the
loves
ones I
you.
have love ending with.
Amir never stopped attending the award ceremonies, as
Nope.
it always gave him a
It's
chance
all
to
of
show
them.
off his fabulous gowns. Eventually, a special category, most times nominated without a win, was created, especially for him.
That's insane.
Unfortunately, he did manage to lose that as well. Because of his propensity to wander the museum, gazing with wistful eye upon the paintings to which he was so intimately connected in his former existence, art became the unwitting subject of a great photographer.
That's called stalking.
Art's new very favorite thing to do is to bring the photos of which he himself is the subject over to your house. Discussing art with Art, who is the art, well, it's so metas, it's marvelous. Now and again, Arma would invite you for a night at her remote lookout tower to get away from it all and enjoy the peace and quiet.
Bip? Who the fuck named that? Oh, because she went bip. She beeped.
When you visit her, the glint of the medals she's won fighting blazes all across the country can be a little blinding. To Arma, though, the real prize is the safeguarding of her beautiful surroundings. Although the noises that the two of you make together during nights spent in the lookout towers can be heard for miles.
Hey, stop snitching.
Eventually, Barry could not bear the tide of
Nobody
demand
needs to
for his
know
own
that.
bespoke line of beauty products. Unfortunately, he remained too candid to satisfy the marketing department.
Told it's not recommended, but it smells quite nice. It's alright. There's likely a cheaper alternative. I've never used this, so I cannot comment on its quality. Leaves you super oily. You know what? Respect for the honesty.
Bathsheba's reign as Queen of Renaissance days is so successful, she inspires a few copycat chains to open up in town, but each of them fold immediately. Crowds just can't get enough of the
Regretting
Renaissance
not
days Queen
romance.
Bathsheba.
I fucked that one up.
Beau's physical exuberance soon proved overwhelming for children aged 6 to 10.
Overwhelming.
Fortunately, on one of her long parkour-style runs through the woods around the camp, she discovered what would quickly become her new passion, a natural skills survival camp called Wild Ones. She learned to start a fire, build a shelter, hunt and forage food. She naturally shared all of this with her own young campers. Beau goes on retreats with the Wild Ones at least 3 times a year, and she always makes a point to reserve a spot for you.
I don't want to go.
When you go, she packs her extra-large tent. Benoit's advocacy catapults them into true superstar status, culminating in a merch line that consists of t-shirts, plushes, lube...
Wait. What is happening?
And naturally, sex toys. Betty's near instinctual ability to help people comfortably and safely find their sexy side soon leads her to Hollywood, where she takes up a second career as an intimacy coordinator.
That is a great job for Betty.
You're excited to see her name in the credits of some high-profile releases, including an award-winning adaptation of a beloved fantasy novel. But even booked and busy, Betty always makes time for you.
She
The
damn well
Tipsy
better.
Tumbler became famous for Bring Your Own Ingredient Nights, where local patrons can bring whatever food and drinks they like to try to stump the master mixologist. Beverly has never failed, and has created a hurricane of new custom cocktails named in her honor. Bobby is Employee of the Month for the 3rd time in a row. They try to rationalize this as them finally being good at crime, but both of you know better.
That's cute that they worked together.
Bobby comes by to see you often, relieved to be away from their adoring public. It's just so hard to be popular, you know? Sometimes it takes them a little while to drop the 20s affectation their work requires, but they deeply appreciate the safety to be themselves with you.
That would be cool if Beverly and them worked together, though.
Bodie's consulting work has made him a regular fixture on the awards circuit, including the Emmas. He normally makes a splash on the fashion pages for his daring and colourful ensembles. You are always the person he begs to be his +1. Eventually, Cabrizio decided that the best use of his time and talent was just to stay at the airport. It is the hub, he claimed, the nexus of the perfect decision to come to Italy, and the disastrous decision to leave. The kiosk he erected is called La Casa Nostra, and due to its eccentric and charming proprietor, is now a tourist draw in its own right. You and Cabrizio have organized a system with the Italian government that allows you to visit him as often as you'd like without a visa, if you stay in the airport.
Ah, yes, staying in the...
Naturally, it is normal for Cabrizio to sneak you out of the airport
and
into La Bella Roma. You've kissed at almost every major landmark. Cam still dominates the county dump site. He's in line for a promotion, regional refuse regulator, an office job. As they uttered the word office, Cam's skin crawled.
I would think
He'll
so.
most likely stay right where he is. Florence and Celia end up both running for the same position in a local township in a bid to squeeze out the competition.
Ah, so they rigged it.
To their surprise, Florence wins the election. Nowadays, Celia is the one running things from behind the scenes. She's having a nice time taking a break from the public eye. Florence is just glad she gets to relax. Jeremy is currently holding down just one job, for the moment anyway. She found work at a year-round Halloween costume house as a demonstrator. Every day she goes into work to find out what she'll be wearing that day, and even though this is not strictly included in the job description, she creates an in-depth and engaging backstory for every character she portrays. Despite his name, Chance did everything for his community, deliberately and lovingly. He became so well known that his patients urged him to start streaming his play sessions. He's just begun, though he can't imagine that anyone would ever want to watch someone playing G&G.
What did he name
When he
his
develops his
channel?
campaigns now, Chance routinely drops by to consult with you. He claims he's never had such good or such pleasurable input on his creations. As the sassy chap sulked in the corner of a bar the night of his proposed video game release date, smoking his bubble pipe, the witty insults he threw at the other customers got some big laughs. He can be found at all the glorious salons around Europe, dispensing wit as easily as he spends other people's money.
What a shitski.
He spends yours just as lovingly. Connie has turned from voice acting into game development. Her current project is under NDA, but sources seem to claim it's The Legend of Sassy 2. In a loving gesture, she's hired you to voice her star character.
Ah, yes. The person with no voice acting. experience.
Rod
Perfect.
is currently racking up the nominations and is looking to return to comedy soon. Kurt is currently writing the televised roast of Rod.
Okay.
Everyone expects it to be the announcement of a new joint project. They both deny it, of course, but it is.
No shit.
Demon is always standing behind you, protecting your every
Help.
loves you.
I'm
Daisuke
scared.
sends you pieces others have made of him. Your home is beginning to fill up with beautiful drawings, photographs, and sculptures.
Bro.
You can't help but smile when you see them, especially the ceramic sculptures. It's almost as if he's home with you once again.
No.
Daisuke invites you out to art classes with him frequently. He never improves, and he never manages to make anything beautiful.
Well, that's just fucking mean. I'm sure it's beautiful in
But the
its own
smile he
way.
gives you when your eyes meet over your latest creations, it never fails to make your heart flutter. Whenever his wings appear in a bar, the loneliest customers see it as a sign of trust and honor. He also becomes responsible for a marked increase in weddings in your town, as well as over 300 children.
Yes. Ugh,
All
children.
legitimate and well cared for, of course, as he only believes in using his powers for sparking real relations, not just one-night burnouts.
Okay, but one-night burnouts are fun, too.
Dante has offered to set your love life on fire, too, when you're ready. You both not so secretly know that when you are, he's going to set you up with himself. Burn me, baby.
Don't fucking say that. I like the eyeliner. That's
Dasha
really
continues to cook far more than she or you could ever possibly consume. She begins to host weekly dinners for those in the community without family or a place to go, and only
Cute.
then does she finally fill the void she's been feeling within. While Dasha has no shortage of mouths to feed these days, it doesn't stop her weekly deliveries of home-cooked food and hugs. She often leaves you love notes in the baskets she brings. Diana's talent for directing cars is legendary. Her zero-accident reputation gets her to the top of
I
the
totally
traffic
forgot
stop
about
top 40
Diana's
charts. A big-time traffic producer notices and
traffic
takes her to
stop.
the big leagues. Air traffic controlling.
Ooh.
Naturally, with her dapper hat and her perfect balance between rapport and rationality, she shines with iconic grace. Dishy's helpful nature kept him forever working as the most diligent assistant of all time. Thank goodness he never had any lust for power. Rod help us.
That is the most horrific wall I have ever seen in my life.
The more time you spend with Dolly, the more impressed and inspired you become. One day you realize with a start that you've elected to pursue your own PhD course with her as your advisor. Her faith in you gives you a powerful confidence.
I think that is conflict of interest.
Your thesis is tentatively entitled The Effects of Tantra on Getting a PhD. Happy studying, graduate.
The fuck is Tantra? What? Hindu or Buddhist mystical text dating from the 7th century. Huh? Adherence to doctrines involving mantras, meditation, yoga, and ritual. Interesting choice.
Dorian became a doorman.
No shit. Wow, I'm shocked.
What else did you
Fine
expect?
ass.
He's happy, though. Whenever he sees you walk past, he almost drops his steely expression to give you a smile, a wink, and a very meaningful nod. Doug's path for entertaining people through the story of the yo-yo
Still never put a
was
shirt
never
on.
truly destined for success.
Never will.
But Doug has never cared about success, and somehow his stylings are still available on public access every night. Washford and Drysdale took their brand new duo act on the road and fell absolutely flat. It was a shock to all, but they rallied.
Thank you for the resub, Ocean. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you so much. Hold up. Why is that stretched? Step it. 1 second. Having a monitor with a different size has messed everything up. There we go. Okay. But yeah, thank you, Ocean. Thank you so much. 10 months in a row is fucking wild. That's wild.
They found work together at a landscaping company. Washford boosts Drysdale into the highest trees, and
This does
Drysdale
not
does
seem
some
safe.
phenomenal things with leaf and branch. Dunk's kids finally managed to win a game. Dunk sends you his trophy to remind himself to stay humble. It sits in your workout room, a sweet reminder of him and his sincere love of the game. High voltage realty filled Eddie's soul, and also his wallet. He's
Who the
currently
fuck
planning a
drew
vacation to Berlin for
this?
himself and Vault. History,
Ooh.
fabulous nightlife, great food.
They're
But
biased.
don't tell Vault. It's a surprise.
Did the same person draw like all of these? Cause I can tell who they like.
Eddie comes to your house to check on the electrical system from time to time. Also to have a quiet cocktail in the corner booth of the local bar. And Vault comes by to dance. Fantina is currently on tour
I
on
forgot
major
about
sidewalks
Fantina
around the country,
completely.
helping give support for good driving habits, matching clothing ensembles, and great smiles.
Is she still obsessed with me? Is she still a stalker?
The daily cheers she sends you for anything in your own life, no matter how minor,
Did
are
I?
always welcome.
Whatever nice ending I got with her was an accident.
Faria remains an enthusiastic fixture at your local medical center.
Aw, Faria.
She's working her way through the clinical portions of her medical education, and like anyone in that situation, is exhausted and stressed out most of the time. But her attitude remains optimistic and helpful. There's nowhere else she'd rather be.
Yeah, I could never with medical
Freddie
school.
rarely comes down from the mountaintop.
I already get
He's
no
been the
sleep.
subject of several documentaries, yet never appeared in any of them, in spite of repeated
Not that he
requests.
didn't change.
Gaia hasn't stopped traveling since she left the house. She keeps you updated and tags you in every photo on social media.
He's
Her
so
profile banner
cute.
updates with a checkmark on every country, city, and river bottom she's visited. The last photo Gaia tagged you in might be your favorite to date. It was a selfie of her, with a great big smile standing outside your front door, right before she knocked.
Aw.
It was her first visit home since her realization. Let's just say you both made up for the absence. The Hanks convince you to join them on their impossible expedition to base jump off the flat Earth. The 6 of you pass the 5th gate of the Great Ice Wall, sail past Shangri-La, and stare over the never-ending waterfall at the end of the world.
I'm sorry, what now?
When you finally dive off and freefall through miles of space and land on the moon, you truly can't believe these idiots were right.
Not the canon in this world being an actual flat Earth.
Harper's tattoos gain national attention when she begins offering free wedding band tattoos to couples looking to fully commit. Nothing makes her happier than helping couples show their commitment to each other permanently.
What is this? Why?
Dirk's shop
Why
is a
was there
great
art of Dirk
success,
on the wall?
But he takes a particular joy in removing tattoos from clients leaving bad relationships. He may be in a healthier place than he once was, but some things never change. Hector's artistic masks are used both digitally and in the real world. The sense of mystery they evoke brings forth tantalizing magic where there was none before.
I
He
do
is a
like
happy mask
masks.
salesman in his downtime between grafting. Hector recently dropped by to unveil his latest passion project, a pair of matching masks for the two of you. They are exquisite, but his blushing pride and warm embrace moved you even more. After
Cute.
Hoove completed his PhD thesis,
I forgot
The
I
Event
fucked
Horizon,
the bag
Proof
with
of Temporal
Hoove. I got a
Interdimensionality,
friend
he
ending.
decided to go on a short vacation. He came back to find that his paper had been translated, studied, and accorded the honor of being the most recent quantum leap in our understanding of our universe. Holly spends her days zipping around town making deliveries, spreading good cheer everywhere she
Oh my
goes.
god, we're only to the H's.
Her payment of anything goes means that everyone can use her services, and her scooter is covered with drawings, stickers, and even desserts. Sometimes Holly will create a little package or present for you, just to have the excuse to deliver it. She's often there and gone before you have a chance to really take her in, but it's all right. You have a smiling confidence that she'll blow back into your life very soon. Not long ago, Ron released his latest piece of technological wizardry, his patented clothing press, but travel-sized, so small that it fits inside his very own top hat.
Can you imagine if Harper was like attached to Holly? Harper would keel over and die.
Or anyone's top hat, really. It's the perfect size, no matter your chapeau of choice. Jacques regards his budding career with Fantasy Cruise Lines with great sincerity. He has been the most highly reviewed captain in the company for almost 5 years now. TripAdvisor in fact recommends him so highly that his cruises sell out up to 6 months in advance. So far, no paying guests have died.
So far is wild, and you know what? It's so right for that because it
Kids
absolutely
come from
will
miles
happen.
around to see Jerry's intricate model train sets. They're free to peruse his miniatures and control the RC train cars, but heaven help them if Jerry spots them moving any of the pieces around. Johnny made a splash as the premier wedding officiant in all of Vegas. His impression was so uncanny that many attendees felt transported to the 1950s.
Like, I know the 50s, the 60s were financially good for people, but God, I wouldn't want to go back to then.
He still finds time to look for Duke, who just never seems to show up these days. Probably off gambling, Johnny supposes. Key's epic concerts and workshops have revitalized the piano business, bringing back the industries of piano movers, piano tuners, and page turners. Her content has millions of followers, though she is yet to find out how much popularity she has, since she hasn't been able to tear herself away from the keys for more than a few moments each day. And those few moments are always spent with you, talking about music and making plans for more.
No.
Keith's body was never found.
Wait, what? What the fuck was his name? That one dude who robbed a whole bunch of shit and then jumped from a plane and they didn't find his body, but they're pretty sure he didn't die. Is that just a direct ripoff for this?
Koa's Comfort Warehouse becomes a
God,
massive
fuck
success
Keith.
after an ad of Koa snoring on a couch for 30 seconds goes viral. Koa refuses to let fame go to his head, however, and despite the increased demand, prices remain as affordable as ever. Despite an entire warehouse of comfortable places to sleep, Koa's favorite snooze spot is still in your arms.
No.
While her coffee shop runs smoothly, Kopi finds herself having to battle numerous lawsuits about the use of their business name. Kopi decides to change course and change the name to something totally different.
Uh-oh. No.
Dunkin' Donuts.
No.
You try to tell Kopi that you'll happily help her name her business. It doesn't seem to be her strong suit. She's just so flattered by your interest that she blushes and hugs you harder.
That's the name of my cat, Dunkin' Donuts. That's his middle name is Donuts.
You suppose that's all right, too.
Well, his second middle name. His phone, Duncan Lee Donuts. That's the first and
Christoph
middle
yearned
ones.
for greater challenges than he'd been able to find on the entire surface of the Earth, so he went within.
Eh?
After learning that the gravitational constant increases dramatically at the boundary of the Earth's core and its mantle, Christoph determined that he would go there.
Uh-huh.
He would be the first human to survive and work out in that environment, all because of his beautifully engineered intra-Earth submersible.
But it's flat. We figured. I'm finding plot holes.
Memoria's company Memorandum continues to satisfy and unsettle. Her clientele frequently report feeling much more in touch with their dark sides, even as their homes are literally lightening up. Occasionally, a client will ask for something just a bit more personal. You can always count on hearing from her under these circumstances. The two of you are an on-site team when it comes to the sensual exploration of the shadow. Lucinda Limitless, the best human who ever lived, of course won every single award possible for her achievements. This led to the terms first place, gold medals, and fastest hot dog eater to be simply renamed Most Lucinda. But she always said her biggest award is earning your love.
Yours was the easiest to get. I just said, yep, I want a love ending. And
Luke returns from abroad to meet you from time to time, bringing you stories of valor and exotic toasted treats from lands far away.
what about chicken nuggies?
There are always bite marks in the pastries, which he assures you are only for your protection. You can't think of anything more endearing from your big, bad soldier. After a distinguished career translating for all walks and varieties of life, Lyric realized that his services were but a stopgap. So he turned his immense talents to invention and built the Transworder. A fantastical combination of the printing press, the assembly line, and a bit of steampunk magic, the Transworder takes any book, in any language, and translates it, with all the intention of the original author to the language of the user's choice.
Yeah, that's literally impossible. Because some languages just don't have words for some things.
He has just completed the translation of the Bhagavad Gita, which apparently is quite a bit funnier than anyone had yet deduced. He loves to show off to you, bringing his latest
However, that would be
translation
really
to
cool.
your house. His favorite thing is asking you to read them aloud and devolving with you into goofy laughter at your pronunciations. Feeling silly has never felt so lovely.
Hey, I pronounce things correctly.
As one of Moneycoin's top performing
That's
senior
horrifying.
blockchain project acquisition analysts, Mac was rewarded handsomely with a 2.5% cost of living raise and a framed certificate proclaiming them January's Analyst of the Month. Mostly they worry that they're going to be replaced by a computer, which is an extremely ironic twist that you find very humorous. Although at night, when you're in your bed, you find the irony disquieting. When you feel the disquietude, though, you simply roll over to Mac and they stroke your hair.
Why are we spelling hair in binary?
All better. After her last whirlwind tour, Maggie sent you her signed manuscripts, care of an address postmarked Turkleman City, Florida. Her latest novel centers around what she called a tortuous and punishing but ultimately yummy love story. She claims if you read it all the way through, you'll be the real protagonist. Together with his inanimals, Matteo now runs an international secret rescue network for abused animals all over the world. So far, he has shut down 4 dogfighting syndicates, a sales ring for exotic parrots, and a chain of backwater circus houses. Davy still wanders off from time to time, but he always comes home with several new members to add to the pack. Recently, Matteo had to go on a rescue mission overseas, and bringing his inanimals was impossible. You thought he'd called to commiserate, but he was actually asking you to watch over them while he was gone. You have never felt more trusted or more loved.
Me every time I leave. Cats. Always calling and being like, can I talk to my cat? Can I talk to my baby?
Whenever you and Mitchell find yourselves in the same city, he treats you to the kind of meal most mortals can only dream about. But he always leaves room for the main course, roast critic. Mikey and his children spend their days together learning, laughing, and loving each other's company. The world is open and free for their futures. While it never replaced fiat currency, Monique's Pizzas ended up becoming a franchise that was sorely needed for America's ailing middle class. And whenever she sees you come in, she flashes you $1 million smile and lets you know that there are no discounts, even for lovers.
Rude.
A large film distributor buys the rights to Nightmare's most popular films, setting about remaking them with massive budgets. Nightmare is so disgusted by the whole thing, she quits film, only coming out of retirement to help you decorate your yard for Halloween once a year. She volunteers at the senior center now. Many of them mistake her for an angel of death, but they love her all the same.
That's an interesting, yeah. That's a cool.
Nightmare still drops by many nights, never failing to startle you as she
does Nightmare
materializes
make
suddenly
money,
from the
though?
dark. But your sleep in her embrace is nothing but peaceful. After many record-breaking years of album releases and performances, Miranda Dulcita Tostadora launched her own label, Crispy Baby Records. She still sends you an advance copy of any album her label releases. She values your feedback above all others. The only problem is now everyone is aware of your love life. All her songs are about you.
How much of the extent of my love life do they know about?
Penelope convinced her boss to invest in a struggling office supply retailer, insisting that computers will someday let us down or perhaps kill us all. The company has not gone under, yet. Penelope takes advantage of her boss's latest investment, proposing an office calendar filled with romantic motivational business quotes. She credits you with the idea and sends you love notes on torn-out pages from the calendar. Phoenicia's murals of positivity have adorned the sides of skyscrapers from Dublin to Dubai, bringing smiles to people all over. Her next project is to be even more fantastic and visible. Crop circles.
Aren't crop circles illegal?
She always wants to paint you to prove her love, but you always reply that love is best expressed by
please
doing
don't
your
put my
favorite
face
activity.
on
Simply
anything.
talking with each other. Prissy still works for the Great Nations Park Service, but she has been promoted. Several times, in fact. She is now in charge of all the fieldwork for the MRC, the Mycelial Research Campaign.
Chris is going to be responsible for Resident Evil.
Prissy studies mushrooms and has found them to be an endlessly fascinating and intricate celebration of life, death, and evolution itself.
Or at least Resident Evil after 7? Yeah.
Rainey's run of Talc was so successful that it got picked up for a sold-out stint on Broadway. Rainey left acting soon after the run, insisting that she'd rather go out on top and that she could never play another role with the same commitment and authenticity. Rainey's plays keep her busy, but she always finds time for you. She comes to see you as often as she can, bringing with her stories about show business and life on the road. She sings for you when she's in the mood, putting on fabulous world-class and personal performances. Graduates of Rebel's unincorporated charity home found their GPAs stunningly high, athletics through the roof, and more importantly, lots and lots of dates. Rebel comes to the house regularly, just to check in and explore with you the new sexual frontiers they've discovered.
Did I romance
There are so
Rebel?
many things they can't share around the charity, after all. The number of hate crimes around the world has gone down tremendously due to Reggie's tenacious tricksters. Groups are terrified of banana peels, hand buzzers, and whoopee cushions.
Human rights for me, not for thee. Get over it. God, that is legitimately what every bigot thinks.
River creates
truly.
a candle she claims is your own unique mix of scents, and it proves to be quite popular. She sends you one of your own. It smells amazing, but does it smell like you? Who knows? River tries not to bring work home with her when she comes to see you, but she can't help herself. She loves testing scents against your skin, and getting your thoughts on various scent combinations. She insists that your skin chemistry is just far superior to that of anyone else she works with.
That feels sweet. It's a weird fucking compliment, but it
Rongo
feels
Myfenwa quickly
sweet.
worked her way up to management at the dairy farm. The freedom to give orders once more pleases her greatly, though she never misses a chance to play in the mud with the kids, both goat and human. John Wick made a name for himself in the criminal underworlds of fine metal forgers around the country. No one dared to counterfeit anymore, so he took his finely tailored clothes to the public broadcasting system, where every week he gives appraisals of pewtered pots aplenty. So enamored of Dear John have you become, you suggest the ultimate vulnerability, adopting a dog together. John looks at you through grief-narrowed eyes and indicates that that would not be a good idea.
He wouldn't. That's fucking so stupid.
Skips gives you comps to every performance of every show. Some nights, as the lights go down and the play is about to start, you swear you can hear him whisper, "Luna Knight, is that you?" The stage door, after the curtain comes down, is awash in fans waiting for the actors to emerge.
Oh, his shadow friend.
You wait alone for the one slippery shadow who drifts through the crowd. To your eyes, the real star of any show. And he drifts right towards you. Every time. Shelley finds a way to combine both her passions, putting on the library's first bodybuilding competition. The winner receives a $20 gift card to Beanbucks and all their library fines wiped out. The competition is a rousing success, going viral on social media and ensuring the library's funding remains secure for years to come. Of all the things Shelley lifts to stay in shape, you remain her favorite. She stops by the house frequently for bone-crushing hugs, basking in the positive glow your love provides. She's still getting used to letting go, even as a human, but you always make her feel safe. Sinclair, the proverbial philosopher king, led humanity into a new era of prosperity.
Sinclair. Who I also is what I imagine what SpongeBob would look like as a human.
When you ask him his secret during your candlelit nights together, he quietly responds,
I romanced him, I forgot.
Turtles all the way down.
Oh, Lord.
Despite having disappeared off the grid after the thrilling and dangerous heist, you are still pleasantly surprised to receive anonymous postcards affectionately addressed to my worthless little wretch. You're the only one who gets the address to whatever bunker she currently resides in.
Ah, yes.
Stefan and Mr.
Me and my
Cluckles eventually
criminals.
become the faces of a
Criminal
successful
lovers.
artisan seaweed brand. Though Stefan is rather miffed when he realizes that customers are more attached to Mr. Cluckles than to him.
What does he expect?
Stefan, of course, had no real reason to feel miffed. Mr. Cluckles is cute, but Stefan will always be the true hottie to you. He has burners, for God's sake.
You have to. He's so round. I love him. I need a Mr. Cluckles.
Stepford frequently sends you motivational Monday texts, often at ungodly hours,
fuck
with
is
photos of himself
this?
working out, body paint and all. Telly is the most prolific blogger for Valdiviflix, having written reviews of just over 15,000 shows. All of them rhyme. From time to time, you check
That's
in
a
on him
lot
in
of
his screening
rhyming.
room and talk long into the night about what he's watched. In all the years since Teddy has taken up residence at the Bean, the only thing that has changed in his life has been a very slight relocation of seats due to drafts. At this point, it should go without saying, you have always been and will always be Teddy's favorite, and he will love to let you know it for the rest of his days. Timothy's work at the train station nets him international acclaim, and when he travels to Japan to connect with his colleagues overseas, his presence causes quite a stir. Timothy is honored with a limited edition Tokyo Metro card that sells out immediately, And 1 year later, Timothy merchandise is available in most Tokyo metro stations. Fix-It Tone is so popular that Tony merchandise is now widely available in all retail and grocery stores. You can't go anywhere without seeing Tony's face smiling at you and reminding you that whenever you start to overthink matters of the heart, hey, forget about it. Her performance at the dinner show got the attention of a recruiter, one who worked with an anti-whaling organization. Though she feared water, Titus decided there was no greater cause than to protect those who couldn't protect themselves. After a few months at sea, keeping the whales safe from the scourges of the ocean, she found her own ship attacked and wrecked, with 25 other crewmates adrift in a life raft. Her impressive resolve kept her crew alive, and most importantly, never once did they get wet nor soggy. Her resting hero face kept the waves frightened and at bay.
Yep, that's
the
what
moment
did it.
she touched dry land, Titus mailed you her logbook, her precious journal of every day and night on the perilous voyage. You were touched beyond words to receive it, and to see on every page a heartfelt line or two about your continued place in her heart. Tyrell has since sold his business to his employees, but he can't stop himself from coming into work, if only to check in on his towel buddies.
No.
He started folding them in your image to show his affection for you. He just can't quite get the nose right.
Of course.
Von Trapp's business booms, then fades as he completely exterminates all the vermin in the city limits. He drives his panel truck around hoping to bring up business, but for some reason it doesn't seem to work. Wall, wall, wall. Wall, wall, wall. Wall, 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 wall. Wall.
Wall, 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 wall.
Wall, wall.
Wall.
Wall, wall, wall. Willie is so successful as a consultant that she expands her business, hiring several of your former co-workers to continue the extensive cleanup required after the industry-wide haste to adopt AI.
Is this supposed to be a... tinfoil hat? Franklin?
There's a deep satisfaction in knowing that Willie is now turning the tables on both of your behalf. Maybe there is some justice in this world after all.
Hell
Willie
yeah.
invites you on the vacation of a lifetime, all expenses paid, care of Valdivian. There's something healing about being on a romantic getaway and knowing the massive bill will be sent to the soulless corporation that fired both of you.
Hell yeah.
Winifred is in the process of expanding the Hot and Heady franchise to a second location. She is looking for partners to invest, hopefully a throuple. Gwendolyn found that she was so good at discovering gossip that was true, she caught the attention of an intelligence service that shall not be named.
The CIA? Also, is she Carmen Sandiego now?
She kept her TV show, but she also uncovered covert secrets. She's in talks for the rights to the movie dramatization of her life, though she's holding out for a better price for her bird friends. Zoe continues to love her life and her job as a paranormal facilitator. She's had a couple of close calls, but the majority of her ghostly clients are nervous, if ultimately grateful. Zoe is always
How
happy
does she
to
get
see you.
paid? They can't
Your
pay
house
her.
is, after all, the best place for miles to hold a successful seance. You do sometimes wish your house wasn't quite so haunted, but seeing Zoe makes it worth the bumps in the night. Skylar gets to work immediately on creating a new version of the Dateviators, one that everyone can use.
Side character design. They put so much effort into these side characters. What the hell is this? What the f is that? A dog rabbit.
The world seems to be full of these days of happy, realized people doing wild, magical things. Skylar visits you often for inspiration. She stares into your eyes deeply, gratified, saying that yours were the ones that made all of this possible. Your eyes. Kind, friendly, loving, sometimes even a little hateful.
Occasionally.
But ultimately the ones who listened the most, who trusted the most, who felt the most, and who defeated David the most.
I did.
Your eyes, those beautiful eyes, the eyes of a true
Can we
hero.
stop about the
Through
chill?
your power, we can see that there was love always around us.
True. Was that all? Hey. Finally finished it. And if that section alone took like an hour. Because there were fucking 95 of them. Jesus Christ. I think this is the perfect time. I'm just gonna let the credits go by and I'm gonna hit the ad. And we'll take a quick break. I'll turn my camera on. Where's my cam? Good question. There it is. Okay. And then I will be back in a minute. Go get something to drink, take some time to stretch, go to the bathroom, and we will be right back. Forgot to hit the fucking ads. Oh my lord. Wait. Whatever. Turn that back on. But yeah, we'll just move on after. Let's see, 2 minutes till end of ends. You know, some days I just really want to fight my hair. Some days it really just pisses me off to no end. But I do enjoy that there was an epilogue. That was nice. it was forever, but it's nice. Oh, I need to click out of that too. Oh. Oh, well, all of these were at 100. Friendship endings 38. Love endings majority. Hate endings 7. Oh my god. Like, fucking only half of the collectibles. Well, closer to 3/4, but... Total playtime 76 hours. What the fuck? Oh, there have been definitely many hours that I have just left the game sitting open, that's true. I was gonna be like, there ain't fucking no way. But yeah, there's definitely been times where I've just left the game open and it's just... But that's a lot. Good God. I think that's pretty good. Only 7 hate endings. Oh. And a list of all the characters. Huh. Thank you for playing Data Everything. You have unlocked New Game Plus. This allows you to start a new game with all progress reset except for collectibles. Ooh. Giving you a chance to collect all 409 New Game Plus is shown on the same save load screen by a locket icon. No. I don't want to start a new game right now. We are going to go to full cam. We're going to turn this on. Hello? There we go. This is too chill. Oh, is this the cover of Takedown? Okay, but anyway, we are going to be playing a horror game because October.